In 2024, if there's one group over the rest of them that is seeing success on the internet above and beyond everybody else, it has to be the WL community. From hitting new career highs like Kai Cenat and I Show Speed and Aiden Ross, the IRL meetups like DreamCon, to all the other success that the WL community has seen in the recent times, it's been honestly marvelous, stupendous, but there's one thing and one thing only that people are noticing about it. It's a sausage party. Seriously though, in terms of streamers that are notable in the community, where is any type of representation of a streamer that is either having a large female audience or is a large female in the WL community? You mean to tell me in an era of all these content creators who are setting new highs, getting all these brand deals, moving into houses with each other, having all these situations on the internet, that half of the population is not tuning into any of this stuff or even trying to break into that realm? Like they're just literally detached from this side of the internet. Now, in order to answer that question, we've got to look at the WL community and dissect whether this is something that women want to watch or don't want to watch, whether it's something they want to participate in or not participate in, whether it's something they want to create in or not create in.
Yikes!
What the fuck happened?
I kissed her.
This isn't looking good so far. WL streamers have a lot of different tendencies. Most of the time, they're loud and they're boisterous. It's either like toxicity or situations where they're pitting themselves against them or the chat or them and the chat. And they're constantly looking for validation or approval or even disapproval from their viewers to promote them to rage out or crash out and do behaviors like that.
Kick, bro, I don't know what type of ego y'all got going on right now, but y'all niggas need to remember. I don't know if y'all niggas forgot. I don't know if y'all lost the plot, but y'all niggas got the game fucked up, boy. What the fuck my predicts? You look at the app a year ago when the first drop, you look at the app now, no changes. I ain't gonna care. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not talking. If the shit is shit, it's shit. We're gonna have a dialogue. We're gonna have a very long fucking dialogue, nigga.
Then you gotta think about the gay or sus jokes, you know, making fun of what could be gay or could be suggestive sexual behaviors. That's gotta be like one of the biggest bags in the WL community.
That's if you gay, Bruce. 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 That's if you gay, Bruce.
Well, I've personally never been engaged. He has 2 ex-husbands. He's a bit of a man whore.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, my phone number? Do I have to?
Are you flirting with him?
Daddy, chill.
Now, even beyond the female representation in the community, this type of behavior establishes a line and a pattern that is uninviting to a lot of different communities or cultures that exist on the internet. Why would anyone homosexual want to make any sort of content with people that literally make being gay or being sus the butt of every single joke? The continuous pretending or trivialization or parody of being gay can't seem to be the most comfortable for a lot of gay people. And I'm not saying that being gay will be their whole identity, but it is a part of their life and who they are. So at some point, I would think that, hey, the parody is a little bit too much. And we can even see what happened when the whole sketch situation happened and how people treated that. I don't see why anybody who would be openly gay would want to participate in the entirety of the WL community, because that situation was extremely rough. And with the rage moments and the crash outs, all these things indicate to me at least that there is an inherent level of toxicity that you need to bring to the community. And I could see why a lot of people wouldn't be enticed in being involved with those things, because ultimately they would probably have to fall for these pitfalls as well. Now, we do have to highlight that there is diversity in the WL community. Let's not make a mistake here. And there's not a problem with it. There are people from a lot of different races, a lot of different backgrounds. Like we mentioned Aiden Ross, you've got Lacey, you've got Jason. And even within that diversity, there are some women in there like Jalon, Connie, or like Senna. But even with those examples that I've just laid out, there are a lot of asterisks. First of all, there's an association tax that comes along with all these things. It's this idea or this need to be next to said creators in order for you to see some sort of regularity in your views. Like when you were creating before him, there was not a regularity in these peaks in views. And then when you are not creating with this creator, there's this drop off because you're not with them. And no matter what you do, chat is always going to be pushing you to be with this creator over and over and over and over again. Even if you just want to chill out and play video games or react to some content on the internet, they're going to be asking, yo, where Max at? Yo, where Agent at? Etc., etc. And then you probably have to ask yourself, are they really here for me, or are they here for Agent because he's on my stream at this very moment? Now, I know a lot of people would say, hey, they can come for Agent and hopefully there's some portions of these people that would stick. These are things that you have to consider when you are a woman or any sort of diverse person probably coming into this space. The more pressing issue that runs a lot of women from potentially being in this space is the over-sexualization of the women in these conversations.
It's just such a
Now, we're not gonna act stupid here. A lot of the times when a lot of these women get on these WL content creator streams, it's going to be to sexualize you. It's going to be to do something that a lot of people would like to see, the Riz Up moment or the humping or something that they probably would not see regularly when they're watching just a reaction video. Deshae Frost has put this to the most extreme extent on there, and it's had women be dehumanized and be labeled as bitches and hoes because he has decided to go ahead and sexualize every single woman that comes across his stream.
Fumble, fumble, fumble.
Yes, sir!
Fumble.
Yes!
What
Yes!
the fuck?
And then you're almost seemingly forced to push these sexual boundaries and make sure that the sexual tension is high in order to be entertaining. And it's crazy because that stuff exists when you're on stream, but even when we get off stream and you're not even there as the woman content creator, they're still talking about you in this sexual light.
Act gay.
You are gay. What? You just acted. You are actually homosexual.
But you can't be gay because you're dating Sinner.
Yo, how many times are you gonna run the same clip back, nigga? Have some respect. She's a fellow streamer. She's my peer, gang.
Yeah, but that is the respect. That's what they're gonna give you. Did she hit? Did she serve that purpose? If not, why are we talking about her? Respectfully, of course. The question has to be asked, is this just a space that is not for women? Is it truly not attractive to a female audience of at least 10% to be loud, boisterous, energetic, make homoerotic jokes, and have relatively male chauvinistic ideals or unrealistic versions of females for those things? Should there be male exclusive spaces and places? Maybe. If we can say that rage moments and crash outs are things that attract the male audience and the young audience of WL viewers to come back to the content, then what attracts those female viewers to these streams? Or what would a woman do in order to attract a male gaze? Or vice versa? And we know what the answer is, but we're not gonna talk about it. It's sex. It's you gotta have your little secret OF. Now, as hard as it may be for a woman and other minorities to grow an audience just because of some of the innate barriers that are brought into the community or that come along with being in a predominantly male space that we call the WL community, there's one creator who is challenging all those barriers and saying they do not apply to me and is making a lot of headway in the WL space. And guess what? She's got a vagina. And that's the one and only Cinebrit. And she's got the 7th highest average Twitch viewers in the past month at 7K. She has over 200,000 followers on Twitch. She's got a 20K live peak concurrent, and she's doing all this while keeping those clothes on.
Did a crossover with the biggest streamer of all time. Excited to see. I like that for Sinner because she's representing like the girl side of things, and there's a lot of good girl streamers that don't gotta put their ass.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Isn't it strange that we're having to applaud Senna for being able to be some sort of mainstream person and not taking her clothes off? Like, why is the default for every woman that is a content creator to be expected to have some pictures and videos of her with her clothes off? And this extends well past the WL. There's so many women content creators out there who get subjected to where the link at is the link in the bio. Even like WNBA players, politicians, etc., have all been sexualized at some point. I don't know why we have to applaud them, but I get it. Maybe this is just the nature of being online with other men as a woman. I don't know. I don't want to take it down that rabbit hole. I just thought it was kind of weird, but also very telling how we have to congratulate her for not being a woman that's taking her clothes off. Let's get back to that video.
Titties and shit on cam.
And you don't ever show your ass and titties.
Fucking mic. She ain't kissing the mic.
You know what I mean?
Late at night. Like, bro.
You're so brave.
Why did you guys all like?
You don't ever show your ass or titties. You just show your personality every day.
Even with that praise for Senna, she's still gonna face a lot of the same issues that many female content creators face in order to see some sort of modicum of success. Yeah, she is gonna have to crash out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, Chad, stop being so parasocial, my nigga. God damn.
Listen, Agent, the amount of dick I get accused of getting, it pisses me off. I'm tired of it. I have been accused of getting dick that I don't even get. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
do you know
no.
how that feels to get nothing, no play, but I'm getting accused of being the biggest bop on the internet? It's crazy. It is actually fucking crazy. I don't get it, bro. I don't.
Because of her unique intersectionality, she also has to do the whole race play concept.
I'm 50%. Okay. Thank you guys for the 200K. I love y'all. My niggas.
Oh! Oh my God!
And of course, she's gonna have to get over-sexualized.
We'll allow this one yacht, and that's it.
Don't lean back, Silky.
Wait, hold on, look.
Why are you replaying it,
Was that always
Silky?
there?
It. No.
You picked up the laptop? Yo, like, this is not real gooning hours, buddy. All right, I'm gonna need you to set down that laptop. Like, what is going on?
Wait, hold on, look.
Let me get off this. Bro.
And even for her, it's kind of hard to say that she's specifically WL community, considering the fact that she started off being adjacent to the people that make up the group OTK. Like, over the years, she's done streams with Ms. Kiff and Point Crow. She was so deep in that she was even supposed to be rumored to be the next member of OTK.
Is she on OTK? Honestly, I would not be surprised if they signed her.
Senna has made a name for herself in this community or on the platform of Twitch or even within the realm of content creation as a whole. And while there is still probably a big void in the WL women's space because a lot of it is gonna have to deal with those inherent issues, you know, prepare to be sexualized, prepare to be shipped by 9 or 10 of the guys that you just happen to sneeze next to, prepare to be called bitches and hoes, and prepared to be, you know, seeing dips and peaks and valleys and all these other things based off of the man that you bring onto your stream. Now we're still seeing a big hole in the WL women crossover space because a lot of them are still going to be expected to see the sexualization, to be shipped with a lot of the guys that you're in a video with, be called bitches and hoes, be fake giving head or whatever the case may be. I think Senna deserves a little bit of spotlight here because she is seemingly overcoming a lot of those things and making a name for herself and possibly opening a door with Connie and some of the other content creators that show a place for women to be in the WL community. But boy, this sausage party is starting to stink.